I used to be a hunter, but now I'm more of a healer. I still love to hunt, but I have found that the best way to get close to animals is not by chasing them, but by bringing them some of my famous cookies. I was taught to hunt by my grandpa when I was a little girl. It was a cold winter morning, and my grandpa told me to get in the tree stand with him. I was so scared, but he said, "Don't worry, I got you." We sat there all day, and I started to fall asleep. Then suddenly my grandpa woke me up and said, "Do you hear that?" A deer was eating some apples not far from our tree stand. He took his gun, and before I knew it, the deer was down. I was sad that the deer was dead, but my grandpa said we had to do it because otherwise we wouldn't have food to eat. I didn't understand it then, but now I do. When I grew up, I became a hunter just like my grandpa. But after a while, I felt like something was missing. I loved the time in the woods, but I didn't like to shoot animals anymore. I couldn't explain it. All I knew was that I didn't want to be a hunter anymore. One day I was walking in the forest and I saw a deer. It had an arrow in its leg and it was trying to run away. I wanted to help, but I didn't know how. So I did the only thing I could think of. I went home and made some cookies and brought them back to the deer. I left the cookies there and went home. The next day I came back to check on the deer, and I saw that some of the cookies were gone. I didn't see the deer, but I was happy that it was okay. From that day on, I visited the deer every day and brought it some cookies. Then one day, miracle of miracles, the deer came to me. It was so beautiful. It had big brown eyes and a little pink nose. I gave her some cookies, and she ate them all. Then she licked my hand and I knew that I had made a new friend. I named her Little Deer, and she became my hunting partner. Every day we would go into the woods and look for more deer. And when we found them, instead of shooting at them, I would give them some of my cookies. They would eat the cookies and then run away. Now I still love to hunt, but I don't need a gun or an arrow. All I need is my trusty sidekick, Little Deer, and my bag of cookies. Together we make a great team, and I feel like I have everything I need to be happy.